To upload your guest list into Aisle Planner, from your project index page, visit your Guests tab. Over on the left, click on Add Guests and Import Guest List. You have two templates to choose from when uploading your guest list. One is by party and the other is by individual. Your by party template looks like this. You'll have a column for the main guest names, additional guests or children, and the names of those additional guests. Beyond that, your columns are for general contact information, address, phone number, and email. You can also group your guests into groups or designate if they belong on guest list A, B, and C. It's really important to follow the naming convention here. You can have one or two main guest names. Please refrain from using the family or and family as a catch-all. If you don't know both guest names, list your first guest and then put and guest as their guest. You can always fill their name in later in the guest tool. Any additional guests will be counted here. This is not a sum total of all guests in the party, only if there are additional guests above and beyond these two listed here. Additionally, you're not going to want to update or change any of the columns or header rows that you see here. If you don't have information, just leave it blank. You can always add it later. Your other guest list template is your individual template. And what you see here are guests listed individually with a blank row in between each guest party. So list your names individually and insert a blank row throughout your guest list, designating a separation between parties. The same with this template as your party template. Do not delete or add any columns or make any changes to this header row that you see listed here. Once your template is ready, click down to the Browse button, find that template in your device, and click Open. Once your guest list is uploaded into the system, you can view this multiple ways. You can turn columns on and off, or view by individual if you need to make any edits to an individual guest record, such as adding a name or deleting or adding more to the party. If you need assistance, please reach out using the chat feature down here in the bottom right-hand corner. Please include your guest list so we can take a look. Happy planning!